Are you a builder in The Sims 4 and tired of the same old boring bathtubs? Well then, this video is for you, my friends, because today I am showing you a no mods required method to build the bathtubs of your dreams. Whatever your imagination can conjure, your Sims can use it to bathe themselves. So let's jump right into it. So the reason I wanted to make this video is that I posted this Witcher bathtub to Reddit and some social media sites, and I was pretty surprised by the amount of questions I got asking how I did it. And even after trying to explain it in a comment, people still seemed confused. So I did make a YouTube short of it, but obviously it happens really fast and it skips a lot of steps. So yeah, I figured let's just make a more in-depth real-time tutorial so that I can really walk you guys through how this is done. So basically the main premise of it is raising whatever item it is that you want to turn into a bathtub, raising it up from the basement. When you do this, it makes it so that that item doesn't obstruct your Sim's footpath, and then they can still access a hidden bathtub inside that object and take a bath in it. Now, if you just left it at that, it would look really strange because you would just see a bathtub sitting inside this object. So how we fix that is we're going to use the base game bird bath and size it down to half its size. So size it down twice, raise that up also from the basement, and then just place a crap ton of them over and over and over, layer them up to create this artificial water surface. Then that way it also hides the real bathtub inside. And if you just leave the water spout of the bathtub poking out, then your Sim will be able to click the bathtub and use it. If you only do one layer of the bird baths, it's still totally transparent at the top. So one of the ways that I help with this is to add these blue lap guides. I think they're meant to go like inside pools, but they're totally flat and you can just raise them up and put them underneath the surface of the water. You'll see that there's still is all these visible lines though, and how we fix that is doing multiple layers. And this is where it really does come in handy to use the tool mod, because you can just select all of the bird baths and duplicate them twice. But because I'm trying to show this tutorial without mods, I do this manually, it's definitely a pretty tedious process, but it can be done. So I wanted to show that for anyone here who's not able to download mods. So as you can see, the bathtub is still functional. The Sim is able to access it, and that's because we raised those items from the basement so they don't obstruct your Sim's footpath. Now for this different version, we're going to be doing sort of a take on like an ancient Roman or Greek style bathtub using the fountain from high school years. Now for this one, I will be using the tool mod. One, because I didn't feel like doing all of that tedious manual placement for such a large surface area of water, and two, because for anyone with the tool mod, I just figured I'd show you how it's done with tool, but this could still be done manually. So what I'm doing here is I've created the fountain placement the way I want it on the surface, and then have duplicated the bird baths 3 or 4 times to really bulk up that layer of water. And once I have that placed how I like it, then I'm using the toggle select to make these items selected and then moving the room down into the basement. Then I'm just elevating all of the objects until they're sitting flush at the surface. Now you can have this indoors, and if that's the case, then you would just add a light to the basement so that this funky coloring doesn't happen. However, if you want this bath to be outside, then you can do what I've just done there, where you collapse the room in the basement and then it'll give it that outdoor lighting. So whether you have it outside or inside, you can do it to where the lighting doesn't look funky or strange. And there you have it, my friends. Well, I hope that you found this video helpful and that maybe it inspired you to go and try and create some of your own magical and fantastical bathtubs. If you did enjoy this video, please feel free to hit the like button, leave a comment. It really helps out the channel. And in the meantime, stay magical.